Today I'm going to do a quick little tutorial project that I had planned for a little while using two of our Christmas sets, and I'm going to make some little tags that I am going to, little gift tags, I'm going to tie around these little jars of apple butter I made to give away at Christmas time. So I'm going to use one of our brand new Christmas sets that just came out called Doves of Peace. This is a nice little set. It's got a lot of, it's got peace, Holy Spirit, but then you can also use it for things like confirmation, baptism, things like that. So this is a set that has a few different purposes, which is nice. And then we're also going to use this super cute little set. This is one of our older sets, but it is like a Christmas staple. I mean, you can use this for all kinds of things, and it's so pretty. You guys have probably seen it used a lot already. This one is called Christmas Pine, and I'm going to use the Merry Christmas sentiment right here to put onto my tag. So I went ahead, and this is my tiny little jar of apple butter that I'm using, which is the little pint-sized jar. It's a little squatty one. I went ahead and got some fabric. So I got a really cute little Christmas gold and silver fabric, and I cut it into a 4-inch, it's roughly a 4-inch by 4-inch square. So once you choose the fabric you want, just take your fabric, you're gonna place it over top, which this is only if you're doing a like a jarred good. Obviously you can use these tags for a present or anything really, so use however you like. So I'm going to screw it down over. I'll seal it in. Okay, now my jar has a cute little hat. So now we are going to, I'll set that aside for now. And now I'm going to make some of the tags for our jars. So take this, and for this one, since I want a small tag, since it's a very short jar, I chose to use this little dove here in the corner. So put that on our block, and I have 8 jars to make, but I'm not going to make you guys sit through watching me do 8 tags. So we'll do one all the way through, and then you guys will know what to do. Okay, so inked up my stamp, and press down, and there you have it. Okay, so I've got that, and I hadn't decided if I'm going to color them or go in with colored pencil later. I really wasn't sure. So I went ahead and used my VersaFine ink, which is a, my brain just stopped. Archival, that's it, archival ink. That way, if you're going to do watercolor or anything on top of it, it's not going to smear or smudge. Okay, so we have that one. And then I think what I might do is leave the dove white. I think I'm going to take some of my Prismacolor pencils and just lightly go in the little world area. Or maybe I'll use watercolor. I think we'll do watercolor. That'd probably be quicker. So, got some of my new color crayons. And let's do, that's a good Christmassy green. And I'll just do blue. And we'll just go kind of light with it. Okay. Now I'll just, don't go too crazy. I'm just gonna kind of keep it light because I'm gonna put some text over top of this world here, so I don't really want it to be too bold. I just want it to be a little bit of color, nothing too much. Okay, all right, and then do bit of blue with water. And pardon my nails, I am in serious need of a manicure for sure. If you guys are anything like me, I have been swamped with so much stuff to do. That is one of the very low things on my to-do list right now. Okay, so let's get some water. And Neocolor crayons are great because you can color them like a crayon, or you can activate them with water, and they make a nice little watercolor look to them. Okay. It's not, well, let's see, almost. I'm just thinking out loud. I do that a lot. Okay. Alright, that was quick and easy. Rinse our brush off, and I'll go back in with the blue. This is the perfect soft look I was going for, so this is working out really nice. And it's really quick. And when I finish this, we'll have to hit it with the heat gun and make sure it's good and dry, because I'm going to do some embossing on top, and I don't want any of the water to mess that up. Okay. Alright. Oh, I forgot. He's got a little olive branch. So I'll color that in green. Perfect. Nice and simple, nothing too flashy or chaotic. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to use the sentiment from the Christmas Pine set, and we're going to use the little Merry Christmas down here on the bottom. And I'm going to, okay, and for this I'm going to use the Versamark water stamp pad. And this, if you have never embossed it before, this is basically like a clear glue kind of thing, and it's just going to hold your powder onto your page. So what you want to do, I have a little anti-static bag, which if you're brand new to embossing, you do not have to have this bag in order to emboss. I embossed for quite a while without one of these. Now what it does is remove the static from your page, and the static can sometimes hold little bits of the powder, but if that happens, I usually just go back in with one of my really small paintbrushes and kind of flick the extra powder off the page. So you can make do if you're just trying out or figuring out if you like embossing or not. You can make do without this little bag. But once I did buy it, it is really great because it makes your image even crisper with less cleanup. So you just kind of go over top, and it removes a little bit of the static from your page. Where'd my bag go? Okay. And then I'm going to get my Merry Christmas sentiment here. And because I'm not sure how it's going to line up, I'm going to stamp one. Well, let's see. Maybe I can do it together. I think I'm more comfortable doing one at a time. So you're going to put your image on there and then put it on the watermark pad. Decide where you want to stamp it. Press it down like normal. Okay. And because you can put however many images you want on there at a time before you put the powder down, but I always worry because you can't see it that I'm not quite looking at it right. So I am going to put the powder on this part first and then come back and do the other one just for my peace of mind. And I'm going to do it in gold since there is some pretty gold in my fabric. Shake it over top. And this does get messy, so you do want to try to be careful. And then have a blank sheet of paper underneath you so you can tap it off. And there you have Mary. So since you have a clean sheet, you can fold it and put it back into your little jar. This little jar will go quite a long ways if you're good about reusing your powder. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that with the heat gun real quick before I come back and do Christmas. Okay, now you see it says Mary on there. I'm going to go ahead and add the Christmas, and then your tag will be just about done. Pretty easy. I'm going to go back in with Christmas. Okay. And I'm going to try to center it the best I can. Hopefully that stamped right. I'm always cautious to try not to slide it around because then it'll really mess up your words. We'll see. But you don't really know till you put the powder and all down. Okay. Tap it off. There you go. And I always try to close the lid and on my powder and my clear stamp pad just because it is powder and I don't want it to blow everywhere when I turn my heat gun on. The heat gun, it doesn't blow too hard, but you can never be too safe. And there you go, a really cute, simple little tag. And you could change the colors however you like. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to speed up this next part so you don't have to sit there and watch me fussy cut. So I'm going to speed it up for you really quick. Okay, so there is one tag, and then all you have left to do is try to find my hole punch. Oh, here it is. Punch a little hole in it. Little hole. And then I haven't decided on what kind of string I want to use yet, but I'm going to just put that little tag right there on top of my jar so it'll be all nice. Or if you wanted to, you could not punch the hole and put it on top there. So there's a quick, easy little way that you can use some of your own stamps to make a really cute little tag. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye!